Argentina, land of tango, sizzling steaks, and powerful women? You bet. We often hear about Argentina's vibrant culture, but let's be real, folks, behind every great nation is a legion of incredible women. These are the women who shaped Argentina's soul. They fought for their rights, broke down barriers, and redefined what it means to be Argentine. From the political arena to the art world, their impact is undeniable. Let's talk about their stories. Stories of resilience, creativity, and an unwavering spirit. These women didn't just navigate Argentina's cultural landscape, they reshaped it with their own two hands. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the heart of Argentina, and trust me, it's a journey you won't forget. First up, the woman who needs no introduction, Eva Perón. Known affectionately as Evita, she was more than just a first lady. She was a symbol of hope and resilience for millions. Evita. This woman was a firecracker, a force of nature who captivated a nation. Her speeches were electrifying, her presence commanding. Born into poverty, she rose to become Argentina's first lady, and boy did she make her mark. From humble beginnings, she climbed the social ladder with sheer determination and charisma. Evita wasn't just arm candy, she was a champion of the people. She used her position to advocate for those who had been ignored and marginalized. She fought for the poor, the working class, the forgotten voices of Argentina. Her empathy and dedication were evident in every action she took. She established the Eva Perón Foundation, providing healthcare, education, and housing to those who needed it most. This foundation became a beacon of hope for many. She gave women the right to vote in Argentina. This monumental achievement changed the course of history for Argentine women, empowering them to have a voice in their country's future. Think about that for a second. This woman was a powerhouse. Her influence was felt in every corner of the nation, and her legacy continues to inspire. But Evita's influence went beyond politics. She had a deep appreciation for the arts and culture. She understood the power of culture. She knew that art could unite people, inspire change, and reflect the soul of a nation. She supported the arts, promoted Argentine artists, and even starred in a few films herself. Her involvement in the cultural scene helped elevate Argentine art on the world stage. Love her or hate her, you can't deny her impact. Her life was a whirlwind of passion, controversy, and undeniable influence. Evita's legacy is forever intertwined with Argentina's story, a testament to the power of one woman's voice. Her story is a reminder that one person can indeed make a difference, leaving an indelible mark on history. Now, let's talk about Alfonsina Storni, a name that echoes through the annals of literary history. This woman was a literary rock star, a beacon of creativity and defiance in a world that often sought to silence her. A poet, a writer, a feminist before her time, Storni's work transcended the boundaries of her era. Storni used her words to challenge societal norms, to give voice to the struggles of women in a patriarchal society. Her pen was her sword, and she wielded it with precision and passion. Her poems were raw, honest, and unflinchingly feminist. They were a mirror reflecting the harsh realities faced by women, yet also a beacon of hope and resilience. She wrote about love, loss, motherhood, and the expectations placed on women. Her words painted vivid pictures of the emotional landscapes navigated by women every day. Storni's work resonated with a generation of Argentine women, inspiring them to question the status quo and fight for their own liberation. Her influence was profound, sparking conversations and movements that would ripple through time. But Storni's life was tragically cut short, a stark reminder of the personal toll of societal pressures. She took her own life, a victim of the very societal pressures she fought against. Her death was a poignant and powerful statement, echoing the struggles she had so eloquently written about. Her death sent shockwaves through Argentina, but her words lived on, continuing to inspire and provoke thought. Today, Storni is considered one of Argentina's most important literary figures, a symbol of female empowerment and artistic expression. Her legacy endures, a testament to the power of words and the enduring spirit of defiance. Evita and Storni are just the tip of the iceberg, folks. These iconic figures have paved the way for countless other women who have left an indelible mark on Argentina's cultural landscape. Argentina's cultural scene is bursting with talented women who've made their mark. From painters to poets, musicians to dancers, their contributions are as diverse as they are profound. Let's talk about the visual arts. The vibrant colors and bold strokes of these artists tell stories that words often cannot capture. Women like Raquel Forner, a surrealist painter who explored themes of war and social injustice. Her work is a haunting reminder of the human condition and the struggles we face. Or Liliana Porter, whose conceptual art challenged traditional notions of representation. Her pieces often blur the lines between reality and imagination, inviting viewers to question their perceptions. And then there's music. Mercedes Sosa, the voice of the voiceless, used her soulful voice to champion human rights and social justice. Her powerful performances resonated with people from all walks of life. Her folk songs became anthems for the oppressed, her music a powerful tool for change. Through her art she gave a voice to those who had none, inspiring generations to stand up for their rights. And Astor Piazzolla, the king of tango, might get all the glory, but let's not forget about the women who brought his music to life. Their skill and passion added depth and emotion to his compositions. Dancers like Maria Neves Rego and Gabriela Elias, whose passionate performances redefined the tango and captivated audiences worldwide. Their movements tell stories of love, loss, and resilience, making the dance form a living, breathing art. On stage and screen, Argentine women have always commanded attention. From the theater to the silver screen, they've made their mark. Take Libertad Lamarque, a legendary actress and singer who starred in countless films during the golden age of Argentine cinema. Or Norma Aleandro, a renowned actress and playwright whose powerful performances earned her international acclaim. These women weren't just pretty faces. They used their platforms to tackle social issues, challenge stereotypes, and tell stories that resonated with audiences. They paved the way for future generations of Argentine actresses, directors, and filmmakers, proving that women could be just as successful, if not more so, than their male counterparts. Let's not forget the tango, that sultry dance that's synonymous with Argentina itself. While the tango is often associated with male bravado, the truth is, women have always been at its heart. From the early days in the brothels of Buenos Aires to the grand stages of the world, women have shaped the tango's evolution. Dancers like La Comparsita and Azucena Maizani brought grace, sensuality, and a touch of defiance to the dance floor. They challenged traditional gender roles, proving that women could lead with just as much passion and intensity as men. The tango became a symbol of female empowerment, a celebration of sensuality and strength. But Argentina's story isn't all sunshine and tango. The country has faced its share of dark times, from military dictatorships to economic crises. And through it all, Argentine women have been on the front lines, fighting for justice, demanding answers, and keeping hope alive. Take the mothers of the Plaza de Mayo. These courageous women, whose children were disappeared during Argentina's dirty war, took to the streets week after week, demanding justice for their loved ones. Their silent protests, their unwavering courage in the face of oppression, became a symbol of resistance against tyranny. The mothers of the Plaza de Mayo showed the world the power of a mother's love, a love that transcended fear and demanded accountability. The fight for equality didn't stop there. Argentine women have been breaking barriers in the political arena for decades. From Alicia Moreau de Justo, a socialist leader and suffragist who fought for women's rights in the early 20th century, to Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, Argentina's first elected female president, women have been making their voices heard in the halls of power. These women have championed social justice, fought for economic equality, and advocated for the rights of the marginalized. They've proven time and again that women have a crucial role to play in shaping Argentina's future. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Simple. Argentine women are a force to be reckoned with. They've faced their fair share of challenges, from societal expectations to political turmoil, but they've never backed down. They've met every obstacle with resilience, creativity, and an unwavering spirit. Their legacy is woven into the very fabric of Argentine culture. It's in the passionate steps of the tango, the poignant verses of Storni's poetry, the powerful performances on stage and screen, and the unwavering courage of the mothers of the Plaza de Mayo. And the story doesn't end there. Today, Argentine women continue to inspire. They're artists, activists, entrepreneurs, politicians, and so much more. They're leading the charge for social change, breaking down barriers in male-dominated fields, and using their voices to create a more just and equitable society. They're proof positive that the spirit of Evita, Storni, and countless other trailblazers is alive and well in Argentina. They're carrying the torch, passing it down to future generations and ensuring that the fight for equality continues. So, the next time you think of Argentina, don't just think of tango and steak. Remember the women, remember their stories, their struggles, their triumphs. Because without them, Argentina's cultural tapestry wouldn't be nearly as rich, as vibrant, or as powerful as it is today. They've shown the world that Argentina's heart beats to the rhythm of women's voices, and that's a beautiful thing.